Good evening once again, everyone. My name is Mr. Smeghennigan, and today we're going to be doing part 27 of the Adventures of Alundra Let's Play, where, having scoured the land as far as I can with Spring Bean and several destructive magic wands, we're going to actually start exploring the water mill, or rather the path behind it, or even further rather, the entrance that had been blocked for so long by many boulders. Maya's just here, sort of loitering. I'm not entirely sure what exactly she was planning to do there, but whatever, she's there. And now I'm gonna have to turn my noise up, or my volume up, because this is the loudest bloody area in the game so far. Seriously, 3 engines running all at once, and they're all bloody cacophonous. It's annoying. Anyway, we get, 30 gilder, a gilded falcon, and a strength potion, strength tonic, that we can't actually pick up because I don't have room for it. Anyway. Oh, jeez, I don't like that room. It's too loud. It's bad for my ears. Bad for yours as well, I imagine. Anyway, with this done, I'm creaking on the door again. So because we've got, another, now we've got 35 Gilded Falcons total. Let's go and grab another item from Captain Merrick. You know, while we're in the neighborhood. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't cut this out. Maybe I thought, oh, hey, I'll be able to talk over about 10 seconds worth of commentary. That'll be easy, he said. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Anyway. Yes, he's now fully... He now has another 5 of them, which is always a good thing. Or a good thing for us anyway, because it means we get another life vessel. Always brilliant. Alright, go on. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Merrick. Always takes so long. Anyway, this means we've only got 3 more items to pick up from him. Another life vessel, the golden ring there, which we will discover its name in about 5 seconds. A recovery ring. Now that item is certainly an item. I'll go into detail later, but let's just say it's interesting. But at the same time, I'm never going to use it. Anyway. Let's, once again, dash back up to the watermill so we can finally get this bloody episode started for realsies and all that noise. Man, what the hell are words? Anyway. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't know why. I thought... Oh yeah, no, I remember why I didn't cut this out. So I could show exactly why I was in the water. Because it would be a lot faster. Anyway, we're going to be starting the chapter which we're going to be starting the part which, in the save files, I believe is titled Born of Water. Spelled B-O-U-R-N-E. I'm not entirely sure why, but whatever. Alright, I hope you guys like the sound of rushing water, because that's all we're going to be hearing for the next 10 minutes. Oh yes, this isn't an episode entirely based around, Nirude's Lair. No, we're gonna have to start going up Oh, there's a nasty joke I could make here, so I'm not going to make it. I hope you like the noise of clanking as well, because we're going to be hearing that for ages. Hey, do you recognize that? That definitely didn't happen in the intro. Hey, we got another life vessel, so we're up to 35. Brilliant. I like how everything freezes except for stuff that's outside the screen. And yeah, it's just like, hey, I heard you wanted logs. We've got more logs. Unfortunately, I screwed up my capabilities to actually platform for once, and everything went to tits. Everything went to shit. Oh, jeez, I'm not good with words right now. Sorry, not entirely sure what's going on there. Anyway, all of these lovely whirlpools are going to bring us back to the start, so we've got to avoid them. There's not much we can do after that, though. But I forget. I'm thinking actually, do I need those the spring bean to get past there? I don't know. Now the fun thing here is that I could probably have made this if I had been a little faster with the swimming, but oh well. It's not a thing that I'm doing right now, apparently. And we are going to need both those logs there in order to actually be able to swim. Not swim, in order to actually be able to get somewhere properly. Alright, up we go again? Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? I'm kind of dry for recording, at the moment, because there's basically the same stuff repeated a 3rd time. But don't worry, this is the last time I'll be coming through here. Because, well, we no longer need to come through here. Sort of. I mean, we will, Yeah, this is pretty much the last time we come through here. The fun thing is, I do end up missing a treasure chest sort of early on. mainly because I didn't explore well enough. But anyway, now that we're here, we can hop over here and actually find out what that lever does. You can probably tell what it does, but yep, here it is. Isn't that amazing? Man, my commentary's on point today, isn't it? Once again, the colour of water and depth continues to be a point with a bone of contention. I don't know. Anyway, the doorway you saw to the east, to the right there, is the path forward, but we can't actually go that way yet because it's still completely flooded. We're gonna have to go that way later. For now, let's walk down. Well, let's mosey on down these paths, which have which have their own flowing path, as it were. Kind of an irritant. It'll become more annoying later, but for now, it's just basically, oh hey, movement. Oh man, isn't that cool? Anyway, as we see here, we're slowly pushing further into the waterway, and it's getting all sorts of confusing because where exactly does this water go? Who the hell knows? Now these weird rock creatures they're baffling, really, more than anything. Some of them just disappear on their own. They shatter when they want to. Like that one didn't even make an I died noise. It just ceased to exist. I suppose is the correct term. And can't get to that treasure chest from here. We need to get up. We need to find another path up there. I wonder. Sorry, I've just noticed the recording stuff. It looks a little quiet. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh well, that'll become fixable. Anyway, we need to. Well, it's kind of obvious what we need to do here, but essentially, this path will lead us to somewhere that will allow us to continue forward with the game or with the area. I forget if that water was lighter or not. Oh well. And now we start seeing more of the tiny little. I don't remember what they were called. They had a name. I know their leader had a name, Lord Miming. But more of the logs are here. Got a bit of a logarithmic scale going on here. Well, not really, actually. That was terrible. That wasn't even a joke. I do apologise. Yet, pointing out the joke doesn't even make it funnier. Anyway, these little guys with nose picks are going to be haranguing us for the entirety of this video, since they're going to be wanting to protect their god and protector. What was it? Lord Nirude. I think it's Lord Nirude. Anyway, yep. And here we have another bloody engine. Seriously, they are everywhere. I do like as well the Olga's ring we picked up in the last video ends up helping us kill these guys a lot faster because they go down in one strike rather than two. Saves time, you know. Although we could probably wear the silver gauntlets and just like avoid taking. Actually, they only do 1 point of damage. Never bloody mind. Not much point to that. Anyway, with this done, I have completely and accidentally sealed off a treasure chest from being accessible to me. It's a good thing it's only a herb, otherwise I would have been really torn. Anyway, if we jump down here, we will end up down here next to the treasure chest, sort of. I end up missing it. Anyway, let's dash back over there again and just make a proper jump for once. Those weird rock faces are back. I'm not entirely sure what they. I still don't know what they're meant to be doing. I guess they're doing their own thing, but oh well. Anyway, what was it? We're finally back up the waterway path. These guys have somehow respawned. Actually, do they do more damage? I don't know. Anyway, we didn't need to come here, but hey, it's always worth it to get another gilded falcon, I suppose. What was it? One more step closer to that recovery ring, and what was it? One more step closer to getting all 50 of the damn things. Where we'll be getting something pretty amazing. And I really overuse that word, but this time it is truly amazing. But that's for us to find out later, at the very tail end of this series. For now, more logs hitting water, because we all needed more of that. Anyway, running proves to be a bit difficult here because of the constant flow of water. It's kind of abusing, really. Not able to run because of the fact that I'm stuck against the wall. Anyway, slowly making our way back up to the waterway, avoiding that whirlpool. I vaguely remember there was a way to get to the logs where the logs would appear on the other side, but I don't think I ever bothered to find out. I mean, I haven't bothered to find out right now. That shows how little I care about it. Anyway, normally this room would have been flooded. It even has fish around, and those giant steel balls just like to float in them. That actually confuses me now that I think about it. And that treasure chest is completely inaccessible. If I had remembered that that was there, I would have been, well, I'm not entirely sure what I would have been, but I wouldn't be so annoyed by the fact that it's not. I don't know why I tried to attack that. But yeah, I looked it up, and there's only a herb in there, so we're not exactly missing another gilded falcon or some shit. Considering how this game is, it does like to do those sort of things, like lock treasure chests in places where you may miss them, and it's just like, oh well, I could have gone there, but why didn't you tell me? Pooped and gills or some shit. Anyway, we're at the southwest entrance, or we're at the southwest of this area, where we were able to finally clear this guy's, I don't even know what that is. I guess it's just a boulder at the foot of the mountain, as it were. And now we're going to be cracking open the last lock that keeps this entire place shut. You can just see the little door frame going in a place that it shouldn't there. But yeah, here's proof of how here's a show of how exactly we're meant to get there. And there are limited time chests in this place, so and they're limited time in that once I've bested the area, I'm not going to be able to get to them anymore. Oh, what a lovely little curse word. I'm pretty sure I've heard that word somewhere else before, but oh well. Anyway, what progressive commentary, or commentary coming from them. Not much going on here. I don't even remember what was to the left there. Why did I not go to the right there? I am such an idiot. There could have been stuff there. I'll have to look into that later, because I'm probably going to worry myself sick about the fact that, oh man, I think I missed something. Yep, and yeah. As you can tell, more of these bug bastards, but at the very least, with Olga's ring, we're able to kill them a lot faster. And I'm going to have to tune my commentary up for this one, because of all these bloody bug monster enemy type things. Wow, that's amazing commentary. Anyway, they've been thunderstruck. Well, lightning struck, rather. Yeah, apparently having magic is resourceful. Anyway, something I found out, you don't actually have to kill this thing. Well, something I will find out, rather. I don't even know why I equipped that, considering these things will always take 5 strikes to destroy by 1 level. And yeah, like I said, I don't even need to go across this. I'm just destroying it just to see if it does anything. And surprisingly, it does. Well, surprisingly, rather, it doesn't do anything. Kind of a weird thing. I'm just tanking damage because, well, hey, while I'm in the neighborhood, you know, may as well make use of all the items I've got. Of my resourcefulness, as it were. That's how useless it is. It's broken and it's still spitting fire. It has nothing to do with anything, and it just happens to be there. Very rude as it is. Anyway, for now you're not gonna be doing much in terms of crazy puzzle solving. We're just gonna be, well, this one is really simple, as you can tell. Those platforms are gonna break if we touch them, so we just gotta take an alternate path. It's not even that complicated now that I think about it. Whatever. It gets more intriguing later on, possibly due to translation issues, possibly due to yeah, there probably is translation issues now that I think about it. The people who translated this are pretty cool with it, with how they ported everything, but there are some things that may have slipped the net, as it were. Anyway, these guys seem to think that, what was it, that, I like how the camera followed him for a good second there before it actually swapped back to Alundra. Anyway, that lever, summons these bug bastards, which are still being very loud, and when you kill them, they just respawn. Unfortunately, they forgot to actually close the door, so we're able to leave return, and they seem surprised at the fact that, well, he's done that. They also seem surprised at the fact that they happen to have a switch that allows people to climb the stairs. Which is very weird, considering they hop all over the place like lunatics. Anyway, that door, yeah. I try to say gate and door, jeez. That door will lead to the outside, where we'll be able to get along the midriff of the building. Now then, that button press was very brilliantly timed, because, well, I forgot what it did, and I still managed to get it right on the first try. This is mildly confusing, but simple enough to figure out. Anyway, you can probably guess what you're meant to do here. Yep, you're meant to just shove this one over, and then you can push the middle statue, and then this last one. I'm so good at showing and telling. Anyway. Ah, yes. Here's the first. What was it? Here's the first screen we ever saw of this location, and another bloody bunch of herbs that we should use just because we have them in our possession at the time, and you know, free herbs and all that shit. The second one I thought was going to be more herbs. No, it's a key. I forgot those things exist in this game. Anyway, man, I'm going to kick myself if I find out that there actually was a treasure chest down that other way. Oh well, no point dwelling on the past, I suppose. I think I've got that save file somewhere anyway. I really hope I do anyway. Ooh. Anyway. Ah yes, now that we're back here, we're gonna... What was it? I'm gonna showcase... I'm not entirely sure why I decided to jump there. Maybe I was expecting something interesting to happen. You did see an amusing little... unique little pose that Alundra pulled there when he jumped. But anyway, that's what would normally happen if you time the button press wrong. I somehow managed to get it bang on the money and all was well. Then... We are, once again, outside, what was it? We're outside the, Nirude's Lair. I think it's Nirude's Lair? I really gotta remember these names. We're going to be trimming the hedges a bit and finding lovely loot and lovely treasure chests. And the only problem is finding them and getting to them. There's 3 treasure chests on the outside here. What was it? This place actually kind of reminds me of the Cliffs of Madness, I suppose. A bit. Maybe it's just me. Anyway. Ugh, excuse me. Don't know what came over me there. Anyway, we got, what was it? Basically, money and health. I think I got health. I don't know. I really got to pay a bit more attention to what I'm looking at here. Anyway, simple enough to get back, and now we can actually continue on into the dungeon, into the lair, as it were. I do like the music that plays in the background there. It's so calm and yet worrying. And now we get I can't even say this is a rip-off of something else, because I'm pretty sure that's just an inspiration for everything now. You can probably tell what's going to be going on here. Anyway, first off, a quick save, and then I think I looped the music properly. I don't know. Anyway, moving that statue doesn't do anything with like revealing a ladder or anything. And in fact, it's actually screwed up my attempt to get over to the left side of the screen. So, not even any point in me doing this. Yep, there's a lever there, but we can't reach it because I've already pushed the statue out of the way. Because I am a genius. Anyway, another 6 seconds of waiting later, and we're going to actually be able to go back in and... Is this 6 seconds or 12 seconds? I can't even tell anymore. Let me just... Yeah. Anyway, now let's not move that statue this time, and finally go hop along these fireballs that just happen to be there. I'm pretty sure I've seen this in like 2 of the... well, this is like the second game I've seen this in that I've either played through in the past or in my time Let's Play. And anyway, no point jumping up back there because it's just too high. We're not going to be able to get up there without like low grab or something. Man, I remember, what was it? I remember trying to get... I don't even know why I let that hit me. I remember trying to get, what was it, cheats for this game because when I was younger, because, you know, like, action replay and stuff. One of the cheats you could get was, like, moon jump, and I could never get it to work. I mean, I was able to find out about, like, secret items in the game, like, what was it, something called a refresher, which was, like, what was it, it was like a recovery ring, but it was a lot more potent. I think there was some other stuff as well, but I could never remember what they were. But the refresher was the most potent thing because it was the most interesting thing because of just how effective it was. Because I think, yeah, the recovery ring would heal you for 1 hit point for every 3 seconds you stood still. You could tell how that might be interesting in certain situations. But what was it? The refresher would heal you for 1 hit point every half second. So it was basically 6 times as powerful, and yet it looked exactly the same. But the developers dummied it out because, well, they could, and because they probably thought it was too. They either thought it was too powerful, or they just had it as an item that they could use to recover whilst they were testing the game. Anyway, that sign made mention of levers and switches. We will be seeing exactly what that means in about a few seconds. Once I've, stayed on the buttons for long enough. Thank you. I removed the cubes on both sides of the room, and they both lead to the same area. Now then, it said left, right, left, left, right, right. Can you see the problem here? Getting to the button on time is proving to be difficult. So what we got to do? Well, we got to find a way to get to those levels well, actually, we don't have to find a way to get to the levels. I was lying. I was leading you all on a massive ruse cruise. We're going to be activating the what you call here? What was it called? The engine there, because technically speaking, you don't have to hit the levers at all. You have to touch the buttons in the left, right order, which is interesting because it says switches the first time and then levers. It says press the levers to activate the switches. Kinda got it the wrong way around there, translator me old chum. But whatever. These things they solve themselves after a while. People experiment and they will eventually get the idea before too long. I don't remember how long it took me to get past that when I was younger, but I can't have taken any longer than the ice pillars did. Anyway, enough of that trauma. Anyway, this is what the levers activate. This is another sign that I think was meant to make sense was meant to go along in conjunction with the sign we saw last time. Now I never get past these spike balls without getting hit at least once. But anyway, yeah, the sign that we saw earlier, I think it was meant to go in conjunction with it, but they messed up the lever switch thing again. Kind of a silly thing. Anyway, we've got an interesting small room here. Apparently, Alundra has no gods, so oh well. As long as he doesn't try and start talking about weird shit, then we're all good. Actually, he doesn't even say much of anything. Oh well. I'm really worried about the volume levels of this. Sorry, I really should stop mentioning that. Anyway, we're going back into this. We're going to be going back here because we need to find a key to actually enter that room. I think it's mentioned what happened, what exactly is in there later on, but in a few minutes. Yes, it is, actually. I don't know why I felt the need to mention that. Anyway, we're going to be finding out what's in that lovely treasure chest in about 5 seconds. I think it was another herb. Yep, it's another herb. Who'd have thought it? And now, I think we're going to be finding another... Ah, yes, this is another interesting room because we're within arm's reach of a particularly interesting thing. Yes, it's more of these little buggers. As you can tell, without Olga's ring, we are not able to actually kill these guys in one hit. Whereas now we are. I like how the red nose pickers are distinguished from the blue ones because they can do spin attacks. Anyway, treasure chest is dropped in from the ceiling again, and we're going to find out exactly what is unique about this room. Notice there are 4 switches, and they are referred to as left and right hands. Yes, these are the controls these little things, I suppose. I don't even know. I know they're not levers or switches. Basically, things. There's a definite term for it. They control the fingers of the hands of the giant statue or of the giant building. They're apparently dwarves. I don't know. But anyway, this thing is more of an interesting. What was it? Oh God, I forgot. I paused it right at the worst moment. Anyway, this what was it? Giant head? I don't know. This statue is difficult to hit because of the fact that we have no range. We have to use bow and arrow. It's a good thing they always take 15 strikes to destroy, because otherwise we would be in for a really, really wild time having to destroy it. Also, fun thing is that I like that I dislike that platform is completely unusable until you've actually defeated the weird giant head. Oh well, stuff like that happens. I guess they realized people would be able to jump there, but didn't want to have to try and code it to disappear. Oh well. I say oh well a lot, I just realized. Anyway, I don't know why I read this again. I must have forgotten what was in there. Anyway, I've realized now that I've gone the wrong way, because technically I meant to go back up. Oh, wait. Yeah, I meant to go back into that spike room, and then I've meant to, what was it? And then I meant to go to that locked room. Yeah, as you can tell, I've just realized what's going on. So, all the way back, backtracking we go. Well, it's not even backtracking, it's sort of forward tracking, is it? Or, well, wouldn't that just be tracking? I don't know. Yeah, at the very least, the music here is pretty cool. It's not got the usual cave music that some of the dungeons have. It's got It's got pretty decent music. I've got to find a name for it. Anyway, once again, we get hit by the giant spike balls, and we're going to be able to access Nirude's right hand. We get hints on what to do, and then we're told, well, apparently we're not that clever. Yes, we may live stupid and die stupid, but we act stupid as well, which is why things are going to get pretty hilarious once I've opened up this guy's hand. I do like how this is done as well. Like the pathway actually opens whilst you're pushing it. It is pretty cool. I'm wondering how this would have looked on the outside. Like you just see this giant's hand just slowly opening up. And do you want to know the fun thing is? That's the hand with all the boulders. It's going to be quite a roller once we get out there. That doesn't even make sense. What the hell did I say that for? Anyway, that gate's been opened. A good thing we didn't need a key for that. I like how it specifically has to describe that large boulders have appeared in the room. Like, you'd think Alundra would have seen that. In fact, he did see that. He was saved by it. It's the only reason he's not dying of starvation in that room right now. And see, I even get hit on the way out. I am so good at this game. You don't even know. Anyway, we're going to have a quick heal after running into that sign for a full second. And then we're going to be, We're going to see exactly what our actions have done to the landscape outside. As we see, I think we end up getting taken over by cutscene power for a second, because otherwise everyone would have forgotten exactly how to dodge boulders. Yep, there they go. Apparently the opening motion only got to there, whilst we got out. Maybe it's a really delayed reaction or something. I don't know. Anyway, from here we get the Earth Book, which is technically a limited time item. Here's a fun thing. This book will allow us to summon meteorites. How do I know? Because it says so in the item description. As you will see here. Level 2. Oh, that's brilliant. No, but you'll remember that... actually, what the hell? Oh yeah, you'll remember that the Earth Scroll just spewed out rocks from around Alundra, just hitting anything in the immediate area around him. This thing... Oh my, it's certainly a destroyer, alright. Why did I put on that accent? I don't know. Anyway... I just realized that guy, I think I already mentioned it before, that guy's beard is made out of faces. And, well, out of skeletons, really, I think. Anyway, now we got another fun room. Anyway, we get to destroy 5 more of these things. The fun thing is, they're very easy to destroy, because, well, as you can tell, they're so close that they actually, the sword swipe hits both of them at the same time. The only, potential issue with those two there, those two Moai heads, or one of those Moai heads there, giant heads, and that's about it. Anyway, once again, I really should speed this up, because, the next room after this one is going to be, so fun to describe. Oh boy, seriously, I'm looking at it right now on my editor. 2.5 minutes worth of noise. Anyway, with that done, I don't think I even needed to destroy those. I think I was just committing wanton destruction because it was trying to start. Yes, I like how this isn't even a subtle trap. It's just, come on, follow me, I dare you. Don't follow me, actually. No, this is incredibly silly. You are going to die. Like, yeah, I'm fully aware something's gonna happen, but whatever. I'm fucking Alundra. I do what I like. And yep. Ah, yes, they do fall in that order. Yep. We now have to destroy 7 of these little bastards, of these giant heads. 4 of them shoot fire. 1 of them shoots a giant laser, which is very loud. Now, the fun thing is, we can only destroy 1 of these at a time. And we technically have to destroy them in the order that they dropped in. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but hey, whatever. Anyway, so we got, destroy it. 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, no, 3, 6, 2, my numbering skills are brilliant. It's 6, 3, 2, 1, 5, 7, 4. So unfortunately, we got to deal with a very loud one last. I just realized where I've seen that light before, and it's Oh boy, it's actually pretty funny now that I think about it. We're going to see that in a later video where that light, well, you're going to see that light again. Although it will be used in a completely different context, but still equally as destructive. If not in health, but in at least time and money. It's not even destructive to money, it's, I don't know. Anyway, that's, I've only got 3 more of the my heads to go. Anyway, I'm going to fully heal myself. I'm going to, well, sort of fully heal myself. I'm going to heal myself here just so I can have full health for the ensuing destruction that we're going to be experiencing. Because whilst these fireballs may only do like 2 hit points of damage, maybe 3, I haven't been paying attention. That laser is powerful, and rightly so. If you can guess how much damage it'll do without even looking, then you're pretty smart, or pretty lucky, or you looked it up beforehand. Anyway, from full health, without even having any defense apart from the cloth armor, yep, we take 11 points of damage. This is not something we want to get hit by. Which is a good thing that there's a very easily exploitable... There's an easily exploited hit location here. Anyway, with that Master Sparker gone, we're good to go. Now we just need to pick up the treasure, which is another key. We'll be able to continue into the shoulder of Nirude's lair. I don't even know why I used that herb, but it's not going to heal me to full. Those things only heal 9 at the most, and that's on a good day. Anyway, I probably could have cut this last bit out, but it's what, 10 seconds? Again, I always think, oh, it's 10 seconds. That's not going to be too difficult. Oh, yes, it is. You stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself, person with a name. Man, I don't even know why I fumbled that word. Anyway, once again, the door opens in a weird way there. But we're going to be able to see what's behind this final area. And now we're going to have, I like that, lofty efforts. Apparently these guys are all about murder, death, and height jokes. Now, you'll remember seeing this in, in Charles's Nightmare? The fun thing about this is, in Charles's Nightmare, you couldn't stand on these. You would jump on them and they would act like spikes. But in this place, they act like a platform. Maybe Charles's mind is just that toxic that it wants Alundra to die in every way, form possible. Now, this one is a little odd to figure out how. Well, that statue is a little difficult to figure out how to push. It's a good thing I have a strength elixir to waste, or I have health to waste, because, well, I may as well get it whilst I'm here, knowing that this is no longer going to be accessible by the end of this video. Anyway, as you can tell, nothing underneath these statues. Or is there? You could probably catch a glimpse of it underneath that one statue I moved in the top right. Yep, there it is again. Get a close look at it. Maybe I'll stand still for a few seconds. Yep, there it is. You can just really get a close look at it. I don't even know why why that ladder existed. Maybe it was just to give someone a sense of false hope. Anyway, excuse me, dry throat. We're going to be, We're going to be returning here. I'm going to be seeing exactly what's going on here because, well, there's got to be something here. Otherwise, it's just a dead end with nothing going on. And you know what? It is dead end. No, I'm lying. But you can probably see it a little better now. There is something beneath that top right statue. I've just got to pull it. I've just got to push it in a certain way. Yep, there's the button. And there's a staircase that takes us up. This final room before the boss area, I suppose. This place repeats itself a bit, so I hope you're prepared for the same line of dialogue 3 times in 2 minutes. The real irritant is that it shows 3 enemies drop in. There's actually 4 enemies. The last one is at the other end of that bridge, turning it off. I like how they're apparently brain picks as well as brilliant. Like, I keep calling them nose picks, but it's just like, no man, they're picking people's brains. They're mucho violent. No, I don't even know what I was meant to say that. I do apologize. Anyway, yeah, because we got a 4th little dwarf dude there. What was it? 4th dwarf dude there of unknown genealogy. I get to find out that nothing's happened. At least until I jump down here. And I realize, oh, right, I was meant to go to the north of the screen and find the statue. I am so smart. I'm so smart it hurts. Anyway, I'm gonna clear out these enemies again for the second time, and then we'll be able to see what happens when we talk to the statue. With repeated dialogue, of course. Oh, jeez, I'm looking at the end of this video, and it is loud. Anyway, thankfully that fourth guy decided to actually come closer a lot faster now. So all I need to do is wait for the bomb to prime, and boosh, dead, boom, done. Boom. I don't even know what that means. Anyway, you get a full heal from that. 2 treasure chests. Brilliant. It's such a... What was it? Yep, that's another life vessel. Isn't that just brilliant? They're everywhere. It's crazy. Anyway, now then. Technically, I could move on ahead right now because the platform's there and the stairs are there. But no, I want to get that treasure chest. Is it worth it? Totally. Because it's another herb. Anyway, we're just gonna fast forward this little bit. Because as much fun as it is watching the same dialogue 3 times in a row, I may as well speed it up again. Speed it up in comparison to my very slow commentary. Anyway, just gonna fire missile them to death because I got the mana to spare. And with that, we're gonna go meet the big man himself. The big man on, well, it's not even the campus. We're just gonna be meeting the dude. And here we are, the final area, the top of the mountain, as it were. I just noticed that his head has no animation right now. That is kind of weird. I like how he just immediately assumes that he is that I am against him. Anyway, now we're going to be seeing another part of the intro in game format. This is going to be fun. But what was it? Just going to put on the Olga's ring here first. Anyway, we're going to be stuck in in this dimension for a couple of minutes. Apparently Nirude is so interested in Alundra that he needs to test him in the strangest way possible by destroying a bridge with naught but his mighty pectorals. There's a flash. Oh yeah, showing and telling. And yeah, we're just gonna have to be listening to this noise for ages. Now, this isn't really a boss fight. This is literally just a test. We've got to we got to keep running along this road until it is destroyed, and these boulders will keep falling until we're done. Now then, unfortunately, it's just so loud, just so loud. And the fun thing is, I was getting bored. Just like, wonder what's going on over there. Yep. Oh, and he's losing armor. I'm not entirely sure how I didn't realise that rock was on my head until after I'd taken damage twice, but hey, it's a thing that happens. Now then, one thing I remember as well is that if you've got the legend swords, all of these boulders will fall over in one strike, regardless of if you have the Olga's ring or not. But hey, that's not for me to talk about, sort of. Anyway, we're at the end here. Not that difficult, really. It's just all about knowing how exactly to jump over rocks and maybe destroy them, sort of. Anyway, poor old Nirude here loses the rest of his armor, and that's the end of that. One hell of a test. I'm not entirely sure why I walked towards him. Maybe I wanted to see if I could collide with him or not. Anyway, with that done, his head finally animates. He is pleased with us. Anyway, I like how that's apparently resourceful survival skills. Yeah, we managed to run along a road for about a minute and break rocks. Not with our pectorals though, with the sword. We are that powerful that we can break them with a cleave. Anyway, apparently Nirude here is similar to Melzar's in that they both require prayer to survive. I'm pretty sure I've seen that in another game somewhere. But anyway, we just got, what was it? He's being kept alive by Miming's crew. I forget exactly. I'm pretty sure he named them, but oh jeez, I really should have been paying attention. Anyway, he seems pleased by what's going on, so we're all good. And then more plot happens. Another character's being introduced. I hope you like more names. Yep, here's the winged bastard himself, Zorgia. These names? There's more names being thrown about. Wilder, the Gazek are obviously the giant dudes. Oh, and he's got his own voice clip. Oh man. I find it amusing that this guy apparently does not like being insulted by, godly jelly, whatever you call it. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what he would have expected from that. Something you may notice as well, the music in the background, it has the PS1 startup noise. Maybe that's just me though. Anyway, apparently that attack was all that was required to, well, kill Nirude. Kind of depressing, really. Yep, there's the noise again. Anyway, now we just got a board talk to do that I've got to try and get through. Not too difficult. But anyway, we're going to be, as you may be able to guess, but we're going to be fighting him at some point. Sadly, thankfully maybe, this is not that point. Because, oh hey, look, the tiny people are back. What I like about this bit as well is that Alundra is not just standing back and letting all this happen. He's actually going to try and take a stand. It's unfortunate that nothing came from it, but whatever. At least it shows that he is not willing to let someone stand idly by and kill gods. Because, you know, if someone's going to kill a god, obviously the first thing you're going to do is try and shank him. Anyway, here we have the little tribesman. What I was going to say, it's amusing that they immediately think he's the murderer, but considering the situation, yeah, I can understand that, thinking about it. Like, oh, hey, look, our god's dead and there's one guy here. It must be him. But it's a good thing that Nirude can still talk, because otherwise I would have been up the creek. Anyway. But yeah, there's not much to say right now, because, yep, there's another, what was it? Portrait to be shown. I forgot he actually did have a portrait. It's kind of a weird thing. He has so little screen time, and yet he gets the most wicked hairdo of all time. Now that I think about it. Anyway, excuse me. A strong name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that in some other places. Anyway, now we're going to be, what was it? We're not going to be able to pick up the crest just yet. We're going to have to wait until the entire place falls apart. With this, Nirude has finally passed on. We are able to teleport out though, so it's all good. Yep, and that's the end. That is the end of Nirude. Truly a sad thing. Even his the statue, the palace statue type place, I don't know what you call it, is destroyed. And yes, we have managed to get a Werther's original. This is the best prize ever. Anyway. Got something else from Lord Miming there as well. Not much, but hey, it's better than something because it allows us to continue. It allows us to enter whirlpools, as it were. Alright, yes, there's a lot of noise. I do apologise. Anyway, we'll be able to enter a side dungeon with this. We don't have to go there, but it gets us some pretty neat stuff. As well as, think another Gilded Falcon and Life Vessel, but, you know, that's the sort of stuff that happens. I like how he's willing to beat himself up like that when considering his little pikemen are doing, or pickmen are doing a lot of damage. Anyway, fun thing is, as well, we get a bit of money as well. Because this, I find that bit, amusing for some reason. Anyway, with this, Nirude's lair is completely destroyed. We are unable to enter there at all ever again. Which is why I'm worried about the fact that I may have missed a treasure chest. Anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you continue to do so, as we go somewhere else next time.